A man found dead in the Smokies died of a meth overdose, not a bear attack. That's according to a new autopsy report released today. 10 News reporter Sean Franklin joins us with other details revealed in that report. Sean?
John, the autopsy report says 30-year-old William Lee Hill Jr. died because he accidentally overdosed on methamphetamine. Search crews found the Louisville man off trail about 2 miles north of Cades Cove in September. The report says he was not attacked by a bear. It says Hill became separated from his friend while they were looking for ginseng. His family reported him missing 2 days later. Searchers then found a bear feeding on Hill's body 2 days after that. Rangers trapped and euthanized the bear a few days later. The report says searchers found syringes and other drug paraphernalia near Hill's body and says Hill had a history of drug use. Rangers said they euthanized the bear at the time because they didn't know then the definitive cause of Hill's death. They say the decision was in the best interest of public safety after consulting with wildlife professionals.